that's me up for another wild camp. It's pretty bad weather, like it's sleet, rain and hail. So I'm heading up to a place called Pike. So I'm going to make tracks up there sharpish because it's coming in bad weather. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, so I've not got that much daylight, but yeah, that's where I'm heading, Pike for this wild camp. So I'm going to make tracks, so see you as I go along. Do this. So the weather's coming. It's hammering it down, and it is windy and freezing cold. I've enjoyed this already. Man. Be a tough one. Whew, man alive. That wind, horrendous. It's just driving that rain sideways, man. Whew. Holy crap! Whew. Tell you what, yeah, rough like. Real rough. Got a bit sheltered from that wind there. That was strong. Oh man alive. Whew. This is what it's all about, this. Certainly opening up the lungs. Man. I'll show you where I'm heading now. It's just hard keeping this lens dry. The driving rain coming down the valley there. Oh man, I'm really struggling keeping the camera dry, all my equipment dry, just with how much it rained before. It absolutely hammered it down. So yeah, just hard trying to keep the lens dry, but trying my best anyway. Just see how it turns out anyway. So yeah, keep moving. Gotta get up there. I'm just gonna keep assessing the situation as it changes, because just with the daylight and the weather, I'll just as I head higher up, I'll just assess and make my decisions as and when I need to. But so far so good. So I'm gonna keep on moving. So let's go. Oh man. Tough going now. Light's starting to fade. So I need to get up there. That's where I'm heading. So I'm just trying to push on as hard as I can. Just being careful as well, because obviously the snow that's up here, it's quite slippery in places, so you just got to be a bit careful on that. But yeah, I'm just powering down as before it gets too dark. But yeah, see where I kind of walked up right the way from round down that valley in there, right at the bottom of the hill there, on the path on up here. So yeah, up there. So just gonna keep going. Keep breathing again. But yeah, push on. So got my walking poles, which is a bonus, I suppose, because I need them when it's like this. It's just an extra bit of stability. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on. But yeah, it's the snow. It's gotta be really careful. You can kind of see it's like soft, wet snow. It's pretty slippery, like. So I'll just be careful as I go up and keep going. Right, so it's coming dark now. Just having a break. I found a sheltered area here, just behind these rocks here. So just taking a break out of the wind. So I've reassessed what I'm doing, just with the conditions, the weather's coming in, and you can see the top. Right, so I've just taken 5 here. I've managed to find a sheltered area. It's just behind this rock face here. The wind was horrendous before. I got to within distance of Pike of Blisco, but you can see the visibility was pretty bad up there. You couldn't even see the top, just with the fog that come in, the cloud cover. I didn't want to try and navigate the way to there, so I just reassessed the situation, and I've decided to change my route, and I'm going to be heading over towards Bleaberry Knot, Rhino's Fell, which is over that way. So I'll just show you now. Right, so I basically walked along this path, and I've got to here, and I could see the visibility up at Pike of Blisco there. That was really poor, so I've decided to change course and head towards Blake Rig there, which is over that direction. So I've just yeah, so that's basically it. I'm just playing it safe with the weather. Like I say, with the weather, it's easier for me to get to Rhino's Hill over there, and good visibility over there, whereas it was poor visibility the route I was going to take, so I took the safer option, and I can see clearly over there. It's not too far away either, so it's not too bad. I'm going to stop. I'm just going to chuck my jacket on because it's getting really cold here. I've only got my fleece underneath this. Temperature's really dropping, so I'm going to chuck my fleece on, get some food in me, get some drink, and make my way over there and look for somewhere to pitch up. So yeah, oof, it is getting cold. I'm also going to be testing out a new jacket that I've got. It's a Rab Resolution. It's a down jacket. It's got a waterproof shell. I'm going to treat this the same way as I treat all my down jackets. So I've got my mountain equipment light line jacket, which I'd compare it to. So I'll just see how it compares with that The mountain equipment lightline jacket is a brilliant jacket, it's warm, but it isn't 100% fully waterproof, whereas this is meant to be 100% fully waterproof. It's got a Pertex shield outer, so I think that's rated to at least 10,000mm hydrostatic head. But yeah, it's going to be fully waterproof. There's no seam stitching for any water to get in. So it's the first time I'm really using it out in these conditions. So I'll test it out and see how it compares to the likes of my mountain equipment lightline jacket, which is a brilliant jacket. So yeah, I'm gonna head over anyway. So I'll get my gear on, get my gloves, and I'll head over now. Tell you what, this is a bit of a mad one actually. It's nice. It's nice here where it's out the wind a bit. It is nice. Right, let's go. See, animal tracks there. Probably a dog actually. It is absolutely freezing cold up here, like. I think it's about 2 degrees according to the weather. It is cold, like. Yeah, I'm gonna get over there anyway, scope the area out, so I can pitch my tent for the night. So yeah, a bit trapped. So I've got the Snugpak Scorpion 3 this time. It's the first time I'm going to be testing this out. I actually bought this back in the January last November, last November. So it's the first time I've had a chance to take it out. So yeah, we'll see how this does. The Snugpak Scorpion 3. 20 to 7 now, so yeah, I've been walking for a good few hours, like. Let's get this set up anyway. Right, so this is a Snugpak Scorpion 3 setup finally. Anyway, I am going to get my stuff sorted. I'm going to make something to eat. I've already set my bed up and make some food because I'm starving. I've exerted myself. I've used a lot of energy hiking about, pitching the tent up, taking it back down, hiking around in the pitch black in these conditions. I've used a lot of energy, so I really need to get some food cooked, get some energy back in me, and I'm just going to smash my beers because it'll make me feel better. So yeah, that's it for the minute. So I'm going to get myself sorted out. This camp I was gonna put down as my Veganuary camp, because this particular camp I've not brought any meat products. I'm going to be cooking food. It's all vegan, vegan foods. And since it's Veganuary, I'm actually trying to. I'm cutting down how much meat I actually eat. I was talking to a lad at work, Ricardo, and he started explaining. He's a vegan, and he started explaining to me about how much it affects the world with the climate, with mass production of animals for food consumption, and he explained a lot about the way they process animals and farm animals all around the world, and it kind of makes sense. Everything he was saying made sense to me. I mean, I ate quite a lot of meat previous. I didn't even think about it, to be fair, until I started talking to Ricardo, and even once he started talking to me, I didn't take much notice straight away. But the more he started to explain things to me, the more I started to realise. Now, I can't say that I'm going to become a vegan because I like meat, I like steak, I like to eat meat. But what I can do is cut my meat intake right down. I'm also doing a lot more recycling. The way I'm recycling now, is, I'm really screwing down on my recycling. Just everything to do with the climate, the way the world is at the moment. I've never really taken much notice, but I think it's time. A lot of things have made me realise and open my eyes a bit more to the bigger picture with the world, the way the world is. The mass production of animals, plastics you get in the sea, having to recycle. You can recycle. Just doing any little bit I can do just to contribute a little bit, rather than just not caring at all. So I've cut my meat intake right down. I used to get up, I'd have bacon sandwiches, fry-ups, I'd have steak all the time. I'd eat meat on a regular basis, and I never get any thought about anything to do with animals or the way it affects the world. I mean, it's pretty bad, really. I'm not going to go into all the ins and outs because I'd be here forever. But long story short, I've basically opened my eyes a little bit more to the way things are in this world with regard to climate change, with regard to the animals, and it's also not a bad thing because it can be quite healthy just to cut down how much meat you eat anyway. So this is my Veganuary camp. So I'm sure Dale and Shelley, if you watch this, I'm sure you'll be You'll be happy to hear that. No steak for me tonight. And Lauren, no steak. So yeah, certainly cut down how much I'm eating with meat. It's not a bad thing. Dairy as well, dairy product. I'm using oat milk a lot more, which, to be fair, doesn't taste that much different to regular dairy milk. I was quite surprised. I've got this Oatly milk, and it's just oat milk. It's surprising how much that tastes like just your regular dairy milk. And just switching, simple things like switching to this, and cutting down my dairy intake, cutting down how much meat I eat. Like I say, I can't. I'm not going to claim to be a vegan. I certainly couldn't completely cut out meat 100%. I enjoy to eat meat, but as I said, I will certainly cut down how much meat I eat, how much dairy I consume. So just my little bit to help in the world with recycling as well. It's shocking how much this world, how much plastic's in the ocean. It's not hard to recycle and reuse and everything else, and just do a little bit. Everybody did a little bit more, make the world a better. It can't be a bad thing, can it? So yeah, I'm gonna cook myself. I got myself some vegan sausages with pasta, and I'm gonna cook it in some truffle oil with just salt and pepper. So quite a simple meal, but yeah, it should be good. So I'm gonna finish this can, and I'm gonna get my food sorted. So yeah. Man. Can't beat a Heineken, like. So I've got this white truffle oil. It's got a really nice flavour to it. Right, vegan sausages, a little bit squashed, but they'll be weak. Let's chop these up then. So just chop them up a little bit. So I just added a little bit of vegan cheese. So a little bit of vegan cheese and a little bit of oat milk, just to make a creamy cheese sauce. It smells delicious. Tell you what, that actually looks good. That, like, it smells really good. Vegan sausages with vegan cheese and pasta with truffle oil. bit of pepper and salt. That's me. That's my vegan meal. Give it a blast. That's spot on, that like. Wow. That tastes so good. Them sausages, you can't even tell that that's not meat. Just tastes just like sausages. No no difference. That's me had me food. I'm just gonna enjoy my beer. Have a beer and get my head down because I'm knackered, to be fair. But yeah, enjoyed the meal. It was brilliant, that. So yeah, I'll finish this off and then get my head down. So I shall see you in the morning. I'll show you where I'm pitched and everything next to this massive rock. Right, I'll see you in the morning. 8:05. Oh man. Yeah, I don't normally sleep this late. To be fair, I slept really well. With this being black, this inner, it's kept the light from outside from shining through, so it's kept it dark in here. If I switch the torch off, just stays dark. So that's probably a lot of the reason why I slept late. So I need to get up. Man, get up, get myself a coffee. Get myself a brew on. Get the coffee. And get some of this oat milk. Yeah, spot on. Oh, man. I needed that coffee. Not looking forward to getting out there. It's cold. But once I've had this coffee, I'm going to pack everything down, make tracks. Ah, lovely.
And that's where I pitched my tent last night, just next to this rock. Snugpak Scorpion 3. Bitterly cold day this morning. Yeah, interesting around here. It was a mad one last night. Again, pitching in the dark. Had no choice. So I'm gonna get packed down and make my way back. Bitterly cold up here. Bitterly cold. Freezing cold. Oh man. Need to get this packed down and get my gloves on, and yeah, get it all packed away. I can make a move while the weather's holding off at the moment, so get this down as quick as I can before it changes. So do this where I have a tent pitched. With me packed down, I'm heading up that way, so I'm going to make tracks. I had that next to my tent all night. It's like it's actually quite relaxing listening to that last night, just the water, like a little stream. This rock offered some good shelter last night. The weather coming in hard there. It's snowing. I just had to take a quick breather. This is a more sheltered bit here. You can see absolutely real strong wind right through there. You can't see it anymore, but Pike where the bliss goes right at the top of there, you can't even see it. That's where I originally wanted to go, but even today you can't even see it. Also trying to keep this dry. Yeah, it's fighting cold up here. That snow that's coming down, when the wind's driving it that hard, it feels like someone's pricking your face with a pin. It's pretty bad really. I just gotta cinch my hood in as best as I can, so it's not too bad. Yeah, over there I got caught with it. Just really started coming in hard with the snow and the wind. It's just driving it real hard sideways. So yeah, just a quick drink, and then I'm gonna make my way back down now. So see you when I get down there. This is great though. This is what this is brilliant. I love this sort of stuff. But yeah, we'll get a move on anyway and try my best to keep this dry. We'll go head down now. Well, I'm glad that weather's backed off a bit. It's a bit easier going when you're out that wind. You can see it just going through the valley. It's moving more directions. But I'm glad I'm further down now and out of it, a bit more sheltered now. Yeah. But definitely a mad experience. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I love going out in all these different conditions, weather conditions. It's mad how somewhere that you've been before around this area, you see it in summertime, or you see it like this, or in winter time with winter conditions. How different everything looks. When everything's covered in snow, it completely changes the way a place looks. It's good. Like, I enjoy it. That's why I enjoy coming out and experiencing all this. Definitely burnt a few calories on this trip. Like, I'll be doing a quick overview of all my gear as well when I get back. I'll do a quick overview, run through some of my gear. So some of the kit that I used: Rad Resolution jacket, Mountain Equipment Classic 1000 sleeping bag, Prime Loft extremities gloves, Berghaus Peak Pro sleep mat, and the Snugpak Scorpion 3. So the items that I use for the wild camp, which I'm going to quickly go through. Right, first item is the Rad Resolution jacket. Now, this is a beast of a jacket. It's the first time I used it on that camp, and it's really performed well. It kept all the moisture out from getting in. It's definitely good waterproof material, so it worked well for me in them conditions, and it really worked well at keeping me warm. I had no cold spots. The hood has got so much insulation in it, just keeps all the warmth trapped in the hood right the way throughout. It's got thick insulation, so I'm really pleased with this, how this performed. I did a lot of work in this. I was hiking with this on, setting up the camp, and it performed really well. It did what it was supposed to do. It didn't let me down, which is the main thing. So yeah. Really pleased with this jacket, this Resolution jacket. It's performed well in them conditions. The Mountain Equipment Classic 1000 sleeping bag. That is a beast of a sleeping bag. It's a top quality sleeping bag. Absolutely love this sleeping bag. It's only the second time I used this. You can only use this in winter conditions. Use it any other time, it's just too warm of a bag for use in any other season. So definitely a winter bag, but what a quality bag. Brilliant piece of kit. It kept me warm all night, and you can just tell everything's well built. It's all quality materials, and you can tell it's well put together. Like, so, I love this bag. Even though I've only used it a couple of times, you can just tell when something's a good bit of kit, and this is a brilliant bit of kit. So, over the moon with the Mountain Equipment Classic 1000. It's a top sleeping bag. So that's spot on, that bike. Prime Loft extremities. These gloves, they're spot on. They are waterproof, so they'll stop moisture from getting in from the outside. But you always get a build-up of moisture. Obviously, when you're working, you're going to be sweating, so you're going to get moisture build up inside anyway, regardless of whether you're going to get wet from the outside or you're going to get wet from the inside, one or the other. But these were damp in the mornings because I was obviously working hard with them, hiking and setting up camp and that. But these were a bit damp in the morning, but with it being synthetic insulation, they still insulate even when damp. So once I put them on in the morning, they worked fine. They insulated my hands. They were spot on. So I can't fault these. These are a really good pair of gloves. So second time I've used them. Brilliant gloves. This is the Berghaus Pike Pro insulated air mat. Now this air mat, it's meant to be insulated with Primaloft, and there is Primaloft insulation in there, but only very little. You can see a thin amount of Primaloft insulation. Now this isn't for use for extremes of cold weather, cold conditions. It doesn't do that much of a good job of insulating you from the ground. It's comfortable, it's got thick air chambers, but very little insulation. So I was lucky that I brought my German Army folding mat, so I used that in conjunction with this. So I was able to keep myself insulated off the ground anyway. But I would only use this for summer use. It's very lightweight, very compact, but definitely summer use. So I would have definitely taken a different sleep mat. And then we got the Snugpak Scorpion 3 tent. Now this tent, it's obviously not a solo tent. I bought this because I wanted a 3-man tent. I wanted a tent that I could use more than just for solo use. So I wanted a 3-man tent. If I was camping with anybody else, I've got the space there. I just wanted to test it out because I bought this end of last year and I didn't get a chance to use it, so I wanted to get it out. So I took it out, and yeah, it took a bit of time to put up. There's a lot. You got 3 poles, semi-geodesic. But the actual quality of the material is spot on. Once I got it up, it was fine. So I still to use it really. I've only used it one time, but I would have to test this out a bit more, get it out a bit more, and just use it. But I'm quite interested I'd like to see what the Scorpion 2 would be like compared to the Scorpion 3. I know the Scorpion 2 is just a smaller version of this, so it'd be interesting to see what a Scorpion 2 would perform like to a Scorpion 3. But I'll definitely use this more. Get some use out of it and get a good review on it. So, but overall, happy enough with this. But yeah, that's just a quick overview of some of the kit that I used for the first time. Now, so my original plan was to camp up at the Pike of Lisco. Now, obviously, plans changed. I had to reassess the situation I was in, the environment and the situation I was in changed around me. It was getting dark. I'd left it a bit too late for getting to where I wanted to get to. So it come in dark pretty quick, changing weather conditions. So I had to basically reassess. I wasn't going to put myself at any risk. I was going to take the safest option. So I had different options available. So I was either turn back round and go back home and just cancel it. But at at that point, where I was in a location that for me to turn around at that point and go back, it would have been more risky for me to try and get back down the trail in the dark. It would have been a lot riskier, so I thought, well, I'll just change location from where I'm going to camp, which is what I did. So there's no problem with that at all. I have no problem with that at all, because at the end of the day, I'm out there to enjoy it. I'm not out there to take risks, unnecessary risks. So no problem at all with doing that. I can tackle Pike at a different time, but no, it's when you're in an environment like that, you especially when you're camping solo, you've really got to take care. You've really got to make smart moves. You don't want to be putting yourself at any unnecessary risk for no reason. It's just not worth it. If you hurt yourself, you're on your own. You haven't got a phone signal. You know, you could be in a very bad situation. So always play it safe. That's the best way. Like, so that's the best piece of advice I can give you for that. Like, which is exactly what I did. I didn't want to risk my safety, basically. So yeah, that's basically that for that wild camp. I thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it, and enjoyed the stunning the views. I enjoyed the whole experience of the conditions, the weather conditions. I enjoyed it all. I enjoyed the walking in it, even though it was dark. I don't mind it when it's dark. It's just different for me. So I enjoyed hiking about in the dark conditions. I enjoyed the snow and ice conditions, the temperatures. I enjoyed it all, to be fair. But it was a brilliant camp overall. The views were amazing. In the morning when I got out of the tent, the views are just amazing up there. You can see all the snow peaks, just brilliant. It was just amazing. So I got some really good shots there. But to wake up to that scene, all that scenery, it's just what it's all about for me. I love that. Brilliant. So yeah, brilliant camp overall. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and cheers for watching, and see you next time.